She'll be fine, Jimmy.
How do you know?
Just listen.
Is that Big Brother Chuck?
It was so dark that she stumbled.
Kim. Something is broken.
I know.
Like, I mean, I understand for the sake of, like, continuity, right, why they do this, but she's in the hospital. Shouldn't, like, the first thing or second thing at least done would have been to, like, you know, clean the blood off of her face and things like that? Guys, I just wonder, right? But I get it. For the sake of the movie, they kind of have to, but either way. Oh, what the...
There is a third option. There is no reason we can't put all this unpleasantness behind us and continue on as we have been.
Bro, he's kind of filth.
I'm willing to let bygones be bygones. And if you agree, I think we can settle all this right now with a simple handshake.
No. No, that's not.
Would you all give us the room for a moment?
Right. Yeah, I think that's probably mandatory. The problem is that you embarrassed him, right? And the fact that you even had the unmitigated gall to basically do this, that means you're no longer trustworthy. It's time for you to probably pack your bags, Chuck. It's time for you to go somewhere else that's not here.
You did. For a long time.
But now?
But you've let personal vendettas turn your focus away from what's best for HHM. You've put your needs first, to our detriment.
I don't think that's accurate.
That's very
In a moment
accurate.
that I mildly suggest, with empathy and concern, that maybe it's time for you to consider retirement.
You sue them.
The first instinct you have is to sue me? To sue the firm?
Yeah.
Well, in what world is that anything but the deepest betrayal of our friendship?
Howard, I could argue that you're the one who betrayed me.
That's
Did he?
bullshit.
Did he?
And you know it. This is mostly from my personal funds. And a few loans.
That's
Pay me out of your own pocket.
That's how much he hates you, Chuck. Like, this was the last straw. I don't know where you thought you were going to go with this one here, bro, but this is the last straw. Right. Right. Now tell everyone, and I mean everyone, that you're leaving. Okay? And not coming back.
Gathering.
All right, so here's my single dilemma here, guys. This was done purely to fill the frame, and it doesn't make any sense. I mean, they're generally really, really good at this, bro. I mean, really good at this. But that's just my only complaint. Like I know it was just done because this was empty, right? But I think in all actuality, in like reality, these people would have not been up there to watch this speech. So, like, continuity wise, it's weird, but it was just done. It was just done to add visual interest to the frame. Oh, guys, you guys are better than this.
All right, then. Let's give him a hand.
Chuck, that was amazing. You did great. Right, you helped build the firm. Right. Now walk out. Well played.
This is twisted. Oh, thanks.
I have these exact tiles. Like, exact.
This is good old ibuprofen, which should take the edge off, or the proverbial good stuff.
Yeah, don't take the good stuff. Just take the ibuprofen. but not on like a daily basis, I'm guessing, right? But deal with the pain for the most part, bro. The pain tells you you're alive. Stay away from the good stuff.
Look, you were just doing what you thought you had to do because of me.
You didn't make me get in that car. That was all me. I'm an adult. I made a choice.
I don't know if it's all on you, though. To be honest.
Hey, all I can say is I am gonna fix things.
Yeah, I don't know. She is definitely working harder to make sure that she always keeps an income within her bank, bro. She definitely is. And why is she doing this? Because he's not able to do anything. Like she's a ride or die, Jimmy. You do not deserve her, bro. You don't, Jimmy. Nope. You're a bad guy. I saw what you did last episode. I saw that. You're a bad guy, bro. Right? You don't deserve her. You're a bad guy. All right. Well, that haircut is ridiculous.
Once we get everything packed, Arturo will pick up and supervise distro, make sure everything is clear.
Here's Papi.
Bro, he's letting you do it. Do you really need complete submission? Okay, he's turning the other way. He doesn't want to be involved. He's just another bad guy. Oh God. Hey, listen, hear me out for a second. He doesn't want your money.
Mejor.
No. No. Go ahead and take it back. Because now you're disrespecting him and he's going to say something now.
Por favor.
Okay. You know you lost your father, right? You do. I'm not sure you had much of a choice here, but you know you lost your father.
He's old-fashioned, he'll come around.
I don't trust him.
You shouldn't, because he doesn't want you to exist.
You are so lucky.
She doesn't feel lucky.
I used to drive that highway every weekend to visit my brother and his kids, and I saw an accident almost every single time.
Really?
People die on that road all the time.
It's like bad markings? Like road markings?
Okay, well, I will send that info over today. And Miss Wexler will follow up herself shortly.
Thanks for the meet.
And she says thank you for the steaks. She's so excited to fire up that grill. Thank you. Bye.
Okay, so she basically just needs some downtime.
Okay, how many do I have?
Probably healthy in her situation, specifically if she got to the point where she fell asleep while driving. Right? 1 week, 6 hours of sleep is pretty crazy, bro. Right? And she realizes that she's pushing herself to the extent, to her literal extent, let's say. Right? All right. I like him a lot.
9?
Good.
But that listen, I get it. It drives. that sounds terrible. All right, there's something wrong with that thing. But at least it still drives forward, I guess.
I wanted to say in hindsight I could have made different choices.
Is that so?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I'm not saying it's all on me.
And listen, bro, don't apologize to this man.
If I had to do it all over again,
Yeah, you'll still do it, because I would do the same thing.
I would
No.
maybe do some things differently.
Like what? Say hi to a different person?
I just thought you should know that. Because I wanted to tell you that
That you have regrets. And I'm telling you, don't bother. What's the point? You're just going to keep hurting people.
that's not true.
Jimmy, this is what you do.
Well, yeah.
You hurt
Yeah.
people over and over and over. And then there's this show of remorse.
It's not a show.
I know you don't think it's a show. I don't doubt your emotions
I mean, listen, bro, if it wasn't a show, you wouldn't do it so consistently.
are real. But what's the point of all the sad faces and the gnashing of teeth? I don't want to hurt your feelings. But the truth is, you've never mattered all that much to me.
That's a crazy thing to say to your brother, right? That's a super crazy thing to say to your brother. But I get it. I mean, don't get me wrong, I get it. He could just be saying this just to hurt Jimmy, but at the same time, I think he's always just been jealous of Jimmy. Right? I'm not saying Jimmy's a great guy. He's not. He's not, right? But I don't know, bro. How about this? I like watching Jimmy do terrible things. I think that's probably why, the show had so much acclaim. They're really good at showing the terribleness that Jimmy actually does, while making you then feel sad for Jimmy occasionally, right? And then watching Chuck just basically be the bad guy consistently, right? They are both the same but different, right? They're equally terrible, just in different ways. Right? But, all right. Bro, he just told you how he feels. Do you want him to tell you again? Just keep going. I get it, right? You spent all of your time and effort trying to make sure your brother was fed, right? Taken care of to the best of your specific ability, right? And that's the response he gives you. Just go, Jimmy. Just go. What were you really expecting? He's also mad. His insurance claims, deductible, I'm guessing, whatever that is, bro, has gone up pretty tremendously. He no longer has his job. Bro, you're about to be a lonely old man. And that's like the worst thing. Like, men have hard times keeping close friendships in the first place. And you throw your brother away. That makes sense.
That's very sweet.
Yes, and I didn't forget about Oscar and Felix. I've got some kitty toys and catnip in there for those two little rascals.
Oh.
You think she cares? You made her lose all of her friends.
Shouldn't have, Jimmy.
Of course I should. Now, have you given any thought to how you want to spend that settlement money? Well, I can't help but blame myself.
You should.
You were just trying to help.
No, I stuck my nose in where it didn't belong, and I stirred the pot. So, if you want to blame someone, you should blame me.
Yeah, definitely.
Jimmy, you're a good friend.
She doesn't deserve you.
No, she doesn't.
Okay.
Well, I want you to send someone over to find it and disconnect it. Right. Wednesday. I can't wait that long. Are you sure there's nothing sooner?
Isn't a small charge going to that wired phone that he told him?
Wednesday, then.
But obviously that small charge in the phone has nothing to really do with the breaker. That electricity would, if it is, would it be sent through the wires? No? Guys, I don't know how that works. Yeah, bro. Adult Protective Services should be called, guys. Like, he saw Jimmy and instantly reverted back to madness. I mean, bro, don't have the gun in your hand, at least. Because if he comes out and sees it, no idea how that'll work. Gus. So something big has to happen.
Don Hector.
Right. Make sure you get all of them up.
Come on.
And he hit his head pretty hard. So this is how he got into this very specific situation that we've seen in Breaking Bad.
Okay.
You should have gave it to them empty.
I sent muffin baskets to the gals. I signed them from her.
Nice.
They saw right through it. Oh, Jimmy, you're too nice. Jimmy, she doesn't deserve you. The more I try to make them like her again, the more they end up loving me instead.
He kind of reminds me of like one of my ex-girlfriends. Like he does, right? Where like everyone thinks that he is something, but in all actuality, he's this monster.
Wow. Well,
It's already cheese.
it's cheese on cheese. See? You know, sometimes you gotta play
I mean, that's not real. I mean, that's not really cheese, but
to
okay.
your strengths.
What are you gonna come clean?
Hi there.
Jimmy!
The life of me figure out why on earth Mrs. Landry would suddenly change her mind about the Sandpiper settlement.
Hey, everyone. Apologies. That was probably more like
Yeah.
20 breaths instead of 10. Don't see a lot of forward folding.
He obviously did this on purpose, bro. Like he's not that much of like an idiot. But what did he do? He helped. But see, there's a thing here, bro. You caused it though, so I can't give you the same, respect for that.
You'd be our first call.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Good to know. Bye, Kim.
Bye.
Yeah, we all know this will never happen again.
She understands.
Smearing my name across a tri-state area, sending telegrams to everyone, far and near.
You never know. It's a good wall.
You think?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. It's simple.
We'll get another.
Okay. Okay. Is his goal to knock over the lantern? Catches on fire? Okay. So I'm guessing this is the end of Chuck, guys. That's the vibe. This episode was okay. I think it was just too much Chuck, personally. But if that's the end of Chuck right here, right now, then I understand why they were doing that, right? Jimmy's going to obviously have a hard time with this here. So that's going to be interesting to encounter, guys, right? But when it comes to Kim, though, Kim is definitely my favorite character of the show. Like, without a doubt, I think she's the strongest character, no doubt, completely. I'm rooting for her, absolutely. But of course, being that we've all seen now Breaking Bad, where is Kim? Kim is gone. So something happens, bro. Something happens that completely changes everything with Kim and Jimmy. Something does. But I cannot wait to find out exactly what that part is, guys.
My shadow and me.
Mr. Takovic, how you feeling?
Takovic. Good.
Yes. Well, it's good news. You're...
Mr. Takovic? Mr. Takovic, sir? I'm so sorry. Would you mind?
I have a taxi coming.
It'll just take a moment.
What do you need from him? Payment?
Could I have another look at your driver's license? For some reason, this computer keeps kicking us back.
Because it's fake.
And this is your current address?
Uh-huh.
Can I have your social security number again?
Oh, no.
Okay, that's 531008714.
Yeah, sure.
Mm-hmm.
It's really
unfortunate.
odd. Yeah, it's going through now.
So it's okay.
You deserve that, Saul. You deserve that. Oh, yeah.
I'm so sorry.
So I can...
Have a good night. I'm sorry for keeping you. Oh, hold on. Don't forget this.
Bro, he's just trying to get out of the building. It is completely necessary for him to run from here now.
Stay warm.
Like, does he look super familiar to you?
You know what? I'll just get out here.
He's not moving, so... Yeah. I think he recognizes him. He must. It's an excessively high definition overlay here, guys. FedRap medical care in jail. Feds wrap medical care at jail. And this is definitely something the newer generations will literally not comprehend. What is that thing that he's holding? It has job listings inside of it? No chance he made it, bro. Like, so everything he held dear was basically gone. He obviously resented his brother for the entirety of what seems his life. The mother passed, asked for Jimmy, and Jimmy never actually found out. That was actually a scene that I was hoping that they would, at the very least, kind of explore, right? But they didn't. They did not at all here, guys. So Jimmy will never know what actually happened with his mother, right? The fact that his mother wanted to see him. All right, now, obviously, Chuck did all of this because he felt like he had nothing else, right? Nothing else. He has been found out that the oddity of his condition has been exposed to the woman that he loves, right? A lot of things. But that was his decision. End of the day. For him, it's obviously going to, hurt him, right? It's going to change most likely his outlook, right? I do think that Chuck, even though he wasn't like the best for Jimmy's existence, I do think that Chuck played a gigantic part in kind of holding him down. What I mean by that is not allowing him to kind of dabble too heavily into the criminality. I'm guessing whenever something actually happened that was terrible, he would, referring to Jimmy, he would always kind of go back to that one point in his life that wasn't absolutely toxic, right? I mean, obviously Kim is there for him. She shouldn't, but she's there for him. And Chuck wasn't, right? But that was his like only, I don't know, like stabilizing thing. All right, let's see where this takes us, guys.
His microwave, his stereo, his lights, dishwasher, all the kitchen stuff. Everything electric is back there. The fireman didn't do that.
Yeah.
He did that.
Yeah, he definitely reverted. All brought on by a stressor, who came to see him right before he basically started acting ridiculous. Jimmy.
He was himself. Something must have happened. Something made him relapse.
It was you. You'll never know that.
So, the boss says he's gonna want the windbreaker.
Of course he does.
Hey guys, have any of you seen Mike act in the movie Mudbound? Let me know.
Take care, Mike.
I think he's a really, really good actor, guys.
Look down. You're standing on it.
Really?
Hey.
Hey.
Because I seriously wish I could grow flowers or keep a plant alive. Like, my wife and I are super terrible at these things. Like, we killed the, hold on. What did we kill recently? We got like thyme, like fresh thyme. That was in like a potted like plant coming out the grocery store. And I was like, this is a simple one. All you have to do is water it. Bro, dead in like 3 days. Okay. Dead. Completely. Okay. And wilted and withered away, bro. I don't understand. Okay. I get it. Indoor plant, keep in the kitchen, some light. Doesn't matter. Instant death in my household. Instant. All plants. Flowers. But I seriously wish I could. And it's crazy because she was like raised on like a homestead in Spain, right? She had like 1,000 goats and things like that. It was crazy, right? But and like she would plant things and all those other things, right? Or her mother would, at least, and she would just be there to kind of get bugs off of the leaves. I think was a story that she had once told me, right? But I don't know what it is, but we are just both abysmal at keeping things alive. My son has made it, though.
You two having fun?
What? The numbers are off, bro. Wasn't Gus supposed to pay the taxes? So shouldn't the money have been slightly higher, where Gus would pay the slight overage to make it so that he gets exactly 10,000?
Capturing the title. The pitch on the outside, a cold strike, 2-1 to the right-hand batting McDonald, though he doesn't agree. Turns back to the home run umpire Teichner. Keith McDonald last year played for Iowa. Heretofore was a longtime member of Memphis.
That's a whole lot of theft from that man's money.
The thing is, we wanted to get Chuck's obituary into the paper before the service, but I'd really like to run it by you, if that's okay.
Go ahead.
Okay. Charles Lindbergh McGill. A towering
This man's middle name was Lindbergh?
figure in the Albuquerque legal community who built one of the leading law firms in the Southwest, was taken from this world tragically and suddenly last week.
He took himself.
Son of Ruth and Willard McGill, Charles was born and raised in Cicero. Then there's information about the memorial service, the date, the time, and all that. So, that is what I have. Jimmy.
It's me, Howard. Sounds good.
Oh. Jimmy's okay with it?
He likes it. Howard, you should go ahead with it.
Well, all right. Thank him for me. Will you? And if you need anything, let me know.
Yeah, I will.
Yeah, he really doesn't want to have this conversation right now.
See you Sunday.
Yeah, see you Sunday.
Like, at all. I mean, I understand. Why would you? Right? You just lost your brother. It's a lot of grief. Like, to a certain point, guys, I mean, I always have to try to be very thoughtful in this scenario, right? But to a certain point, like, Chuck treated you like trash, bro. Right? I mean, at every turn, he squandered your love for him, right? He did. What exactly is holding you to this moment? Like, what is making you sit in this seat all night long, staring at nothingness? Like, what exactly is making him do this? Yeah. Like again, I get it, brotherly love type of thing, right? But Chuck doesn't deserve this. Like, he doesn't deserve you sitting here doing this. He doesn't. He made his choice. He ended his own life. Right? And then on top of that, he treated you terribly. I mean, I get it. You don't know that, right? I mean, you don't know that he did that. But all right, let's get it.
Thanks. We're headed to Lovelace if you'd like to follow.
Okay, we're back here now. Yeah, I definitely think that he should not have given those pills. Nah, bro, I think you're good. I think you're good. Nobody knows. It also would have been very intelligent for him to get into the car while you're getting in. You dump the pills somewhere.
Recogen, la empaquetan, la distribuyen. Todo como lo han hecho antes. ¿Me entienden? Las cosas podrían ir muy bien para ustedes.
I mean, this is kind of what, would be best for him.
Lárguense.
Right. Tuco's uncle gone. His father safe. And him free to make as much money as humanly possible.
Ese viejo cabrón siempre ha sido un problema.
Excessively perceptive, hence the reason why he's in the position that he is in Breaking Bad. Hey, Mike. Nope. You see what I'm saying, bro? What you should not have done. Number one, what you should not have done, all right, was this. As you and he were getting into the vehicle, you should have accidentally on purpose dropped them. All right? That's the reality. Because I don't know what you thought you were doing here. Of course, now he has that tracker on him.
You want me to do it, or you want to try it yourself?
Try it yourself.
Okay.
Try it yourself.
This is the last time, so watch.
And if it doesn't work, I'll help you.
So you...
That doesn't sound correct.
Hi, Denise. Yeah, it's Barry.
I thought it was like a car.
Listen, could you let Mr. Eglin know I'm going to be late this morning? I might miss the staff meeting.
Who are you? Firstly.
No, car trouble. It's probably just a dead battery.
Doesn't sound like it.
I know. Practically brand new. Okay, thanks.
I'm guessing this is the introduction to a new character that we will be experiencing throughout the season. Magical. Okay. Oh. Does that guy work at Magical? Maybe?
I'm sorry?
Does Bruce Lee have a gun? Because if he doesn't, it's Ali in 3 minutes or less.
See? That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. Hey, hold up. Wait.
I mean, all you have to do is get close, right? And yeah, I think Ali could do that. Like Prime?
Did you sign Tina's birthday card?
Or like after the
Would you mind?
Foreman
Not at
fight?
all. Look, Bruce was a brawler, okay? He gets in quick.
Guys, yeah. That was a great conversation. I'm not sure the outcome was amazing to me because I, didn't really get any resolution to the story, but something tells me he could have probably just snuck into this building if he wanted to. If he really wanted to, at least. Guys. All right. No one is paying attention. Security is terrible. Now, is this all happening on the same day? Because he's incredibly proficient at this. Or it's like a montage over like a couple of days, maybe.
Ramirez, team leader.
Yes, sir.
So, Ramirez, what do you think you're up to?
We're just pulling an order. Something wrong?
Hey, Mike. Let me ask you a question about... Okay, hold on. The guy who we saw, obviously, now they're starting to kind of click. That's what he was looking for in his bag. There was not much context there, but that makes all the sense in the world now that we actually see the sticker. And no one is calling this out?
Inventory documents that are going into the trash instead of being shredded, not to mention loading equipment, being driven at unsafe speeds, and crews...
Guys, I like Mike so much, right? Like, in Better Call Saul. I wasn't like a super fan of his, like specifically. In Breaking Bad, guys, definitely not, right? But I can definitely tell you, now that we're kind of getting some more information about him, like, if you don't think that I'm going to now, like, binge watch Breaking Bad after this, you're crazy.
Regarding hold on. Who are you exactly?
Ermintrout, security consultant.
That's the Ann woman. That's obviously not her name in the show, guys. Ann Cusack. I would love to know what the inside of that car smells like, guys. Love to know.
I know it's a terrible thing to... I don't think what happened was an accident.
It wasn't. It was brought on by a lot of factors, but definitely wasn't. We all know that. The viewer, at least.
The truth is that we had a disagreement. And I pushed him out.
Right. In front of everybody.
I made him go.
In front
Chuck
of everybody.
was sick for years. And after the bar hearing...
The bar hearing had nothing to do with it.
Okay.
Explain how he threatened to sue.
The fact is, he started getting better after that. he was improving until the thing with the insurance. So it wasn't the bar hearing.
The insurance?
Oh, yeah.
It was a ridiculous thing. I should have just let it go.
Uh-huh.
I mean, God knows he's done enough for me. But
Jimmy.
he kept pushing. And
Jimmy.
he wouldn't back down.
Right.
So I forced him out.
Right. That's crazy, Jimmy.
It never occurred to me that I could hurt him.
Okay.
He always seemed so strong. But he
Backed
wasn't.
him into a corner.
I think he did what he did because of me.
Starts with Jimmy.
Well, Howard, I guess that's your cross to bear.
Cross to bear.
So I'm gonna make some coffee. Anybody want some?
Wow. Wow. Oh, he's happy now, isn't he? Huh. Right. All Jimmy needed, right, was someone else to put the blame on. Because obviously he himself, he's dealing with all this grief. He's taking it in. This is all my fault. Well, listen, the type of person Jimmy is that if you give him any type of out, he's going to take that out. And you, in fact, gave him a massive one by saying what you said, even though he's the reason why the malpractice insurance skyrocketed. He's the reason, right? That's it, right? But if you're going to take the blame, that's your cross to bear. Jimmy's such a terrible human, bro. He's bad. Chuck was bad too, right? But Jimmy they are brothers. Okay? They were brothers. I don't know how that works, right? But all right, listen, phenomenal. No complaints here. But again, I definitely cannot wait till we get a little bit past this. I mean, I understand that we're probably going to dwell on it pretty heavily because it's going to be the motivation. It's going to be used as the motivation for Jimmy to do a lot of things going forward, I'm guessing, right? Nacho, his character is turning out to be very intriguing. But the fact that now Gus is following him, what's to come from that, right? He definitely should have played it a little bit smarter, specifically if he was looking to get rid of those pills, let's say. Right? He should have gotten rid of them when they both got into the vehicle, rather than holding on to it just in case you're being followed. Again, be a little bit smarter than that, Nacho. I like your character, right? And Mike is, in fact, taking his job amazingly seriously, and it definitely tells me that most likely Madrigal is going to get some type of actual benefit from this, right? But all right, listen, you guys all have an absolutely amazing day, and if you would like to see the full-length reaction, it is on Patreon at the second tier. Okay, catch you guys later.